Hello everyone, this is Boricua Pinks and welcome back to Let's Play Virtues Less Reward. In the last episode, we had an interesting conversation with a robot. He's actually a golem, but his name, I guess, we'll call him Golem. And he was telling us a lot of stuff that we've kind of heard before, but he was saying it in a different way and explaining using this thing called the Chinese room. And he started to tell us a little more that was kind of hinting maybe about Sigma being a cybernetic person with his fake arms and all that. And he got disconnected, dead. And then afterwards, we were gonna go, reunite with everybody. And then it turns out that poor Quark is missing. Not too surprising, I guess, all things considered. But, yeah, so now we're searching for him. So let's continue on. Hey! Quark! Quark! Oh, and Alice was acting weird too, so, she might do it again. Nope. All empty. No sign of any bombs, maybe? Oh. He's not here. What's up, Fi? You just appeared out of nowhere. I checked both rooms.
He's not in the other two either. There's no one here.
Tenmyouji and Kay are in the lounge, and Dio and Luna should be checking the infirmary.
Right. Okay, let's leave that to them and head to floor B.
You went through the red door with Dio and Kay, right?
Yeah, so?
What was on the other side of that door?
You want to see it?
Yeah, like I haven't seen it before. Maybe Quark went there.
Fine. Follow me.
This is...
the pantry.
Yeah. Pantry?
That drawer over there is stuffed with processed food. Isn't half bad, actually.
You ate some? First time somebody's actually eaten anything. You ate it?
Yeah.
Scandalous.
There was some paella, nasi goreng, schnitzel, yukejang, borscht, and tom kha gai.
I haven't heard of a few of those.
Oh, and I ate the chef's pasta too.
Oh my god, I hear borscht and I think of Apollo Justice. That's a lot of food. You just stood there stuffing your face rather than solving the puzzle? What the frick, Vi?
Can't help it. I'm a growing girl.
How old are you?
20, I think.
You think? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just stop. Why is your hair white? No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know where to start here. 1. By the time you hit 20, you're done growing. 2. You think? You should be old enough to know how old you are. 3. How on earth are you 20? You look like you're 13 if you're a day. If you're a day? What? I can't believe you're only 2 years younger than me.
Now that's funny.
You're so rude, Fi. Oh, give me a break, you little punk.
Don't call me little.
But you're okay with being a punk.
I'm an adult, you dried up asshole.
Ugh. Fine, whatever. So this place has enough food to keep people alive for a few years, huh? Looks like this stuff isn't going to expire anytime soon.
Yeah, the use-by date is about 100 years from now.
How about water?
There's a tank over there. It looks like they're pulling it out of some kind of well.
Is it safe?
Well, since Dio isn't rolling around on the floor in agonizing pain, I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's okay.
Aw. You made him drink it to make sure it was safe? Too
I
bad.
guess you could say that.
So you ate all the food without a second thought, but the water struck you as possibly dangerous? What the heck, Vi? Should have tested him with everything.
No, I was careful with the food too. Dio had some of it first, and seemed fine, so I... Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
I ate something else! Twice cooked pork!
Dude. Oh, for God's sake. That again? Why the hell are you shouting about that? And I just heard about that from that golem. Wait a minute. Twice cooked pork.
What is it?
Well, that just reminded me of something. We're supposed to be looking for Quark, you know.
Reminded you of what?
This might seem hard to believe at...
Bullshit.
Oh, come on. At least let me tell you first. Alright. Who told her, even though we're supposed to be looking for Quark? I explained how we'd found a room called the Golem Bay on the other side of the green door, and how we'd met a robot there named Golem, who told a very interesting story. Oh yeah, it was so interesting, really, yeah. Not really.
I see. So the golem guy was turned off just when he was about to tell you something.
Yeah.
So the last thing he said was, see, right in the middle of...
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Middle could be from Middle Kingdom, which is another name for China.
No. Well, this was utterly pointless.
Really? I don't think so.
Please, explain.
Well, maybe he was trying to say that this game is like the Chinese room. In other words...
Don't have time for this.
Sigma! Phi! There you are! I've been looking all over for you!
What's going on?
Something bad! Something really bad!
Well, come on, spill it.
Alice is...
Oh, she killed herself?
Just come with me! She's in the crew quarters!
Of course she is. Yep. No, this isn't real. No. Dramatic reaction. All I could hear were Zero's words echoing in my ears. Yeah. Can we skip this, please? It's like surprise Pikachu face. She's dead in the crew quarters again. You feel the sudden alien weightlessness of a long fall, and just for a moment you're painfully aware of the fact that you were thousands of feet above the earth in a flimsy machine made by fallible men, kept aloft by a scientific principle that nobody actually understands. What? Eh? When you're in a plane? You did say you were an astronaut. What's going on, bro? If you've never seen a friend dead, it's hard to explain, but it's a little like that. But we've seen her dead plenty of times. I knelt down beside her body and pressed a shaking hand to her throat. No pulse. Her skin had already turned pale. Yes, we know. The thing in front of me looked like a human being, but it wasn't a human any longer. She is now a golem. No. Why had this happened? Why does this always happen? I knelt there for several long moments, staring blankly ahead. My throat burned and my chest was tight, but I forced myself to take 3 progressively calmer breaths, then stood. I clenched my fist, took one last breath, and turned. Who found her first?
Me. I was looking for Quark on floor B and couldn't find him. So I came back here and, well, you know the rest.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? You better not be thinking I did it.
Well, suspicion often falls on the first to discover a crime.
Fuck that. She'd already been murdered when I got here.
How do you know she was murdered?
What? Come on, it's obvious. She's got a knife sticking out of her chest. Does that look like an accident or a suicide to you?
How do you know the weapon was a knife?
What?
All you can see from here is the handle. For all you know, it could have been an ice pick or some kind of tool.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true, but I mean, come on. Who wouldn't look at that and assume it's a knife? And it's not fair to suspect someone just because they happen to be the first one to find the body. If you want to be like that, then the last person to see Alice is the person you should be looking at.
Who was the last person to see her?
I need to go tell Alice. You guys go on ahead.
Alice, why?
You gonna lose it again mentally?
You promised me we'd catch them together. Don't do this.
Clover.
I can't trust them anymore. It
Uh-oh.
could have been any one of them.
Uh-oh.
I killed you, Alice.
Here we go again.
I can't forgive them for that. I'm going to get revenge. I'll find out who killed you. And I'll...
Girl, snap out of it.
Shut up! Don't you talk to me! I'm sorry, Alice.
Oh boy. Her voice shook as she spoke. Before anyone could say anything, she turned and ran out of the room. Bruh, we in trouble. She gonna go loca on us.
Wait! Clover, come back!
Tenmyouji took off in pursuit, and I made to follow when...
It's pointless. Even if you caught up to her, she'd never tell you anything. Think it through. There are two possibilities. Either Clover killed her, or she didn't. If the former is true, then I doubt she would confess. If the latter is true, then I imagine she'll be just as reticent. After all, Alice and Clover seem to know each other. In fact, they seem quite close. It seems safe to assume that Clover is currently very suspicious of all of us. I doubt she would open up to anyone right now.
You seem pretty calm. Did you do it?
Not again. Well, if you really want to suspect me, please, go ahead. I'm beginning to feel rather accustomed to it. I would ask you to consider my motive for killing Alice. Specifically, the fact that I have none.
Well, yes, but none of us do. None of us have ever met Alice before, right? So
That we
why
know
would we
of.
want to kill her?
You are correct, but only if the murder had a motive beyond, well, murder.
What do you mean?
Do you remember when we found the old woman? It seemed clear that her killer was Zero Senior, and that they were one of us. There is every reason to think the same person murdered Alice. Perhaps this person plans to kill us one by one. Perhaps the entire nonary game is just window dressing. Perhaps the only reason we are here is so that Zero Senior can kill us at his leisure, in a world of his own creation.
Why would anyone do such a horrible thing?
Presumably, because they enjoy killing.
You're a psychopath.
Zero Senior seems to be rather disturbed.
Hold on a minute. That doesn't mean they're one of us. There could be a 10th person hiding out somewhere.
No,
Well, why not?
there's no way Zero Jr. wouldn't notice that. And if he did notice, I really don't think he'd just let something like that slide.
But isn't Zero Jr. just an AI without a body? What could he do?
Maybe. But Zero Senior has a body. You think they'd really just let a 10th unwanted participant just run around murdering people?
Well, what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
Not possible. At least not so long as we assume Zero Jr.'s statement to be the truth. Do you remember? He made it quite clear that the real Zero was one of us.
A lot of old stuff. I thought about what Kay had said. If the killer was Zero Senior, then who could be the killer? But we've seen Zero Senior. Dio? Luna? Kay, perhaps? Or maybe Clover. There was always Tenmyouji. Fi, maybe? No, it couldn't be her. I had been with Fi the whole time we were looking for... Not the whole time. A while, but not the whole time. But then again, we already know Alice killed herself. There's no way she could have slipped away to stab Alice in the chest. Wait a minute. There was one person I'd forgotten. Quark. It seemed like a bit of a stretch to think a kid could kill someone of Alice's size, though. Does he have the strength to pierce through her boobies? That meant there were 5 real suspects. Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, and Tenmyouji. Where had Quark gone?
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, Any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Apparently Zero doesn't feel like this is worth stopping the game for. A blunt but effective way to make the point.
What do you mean?
We should get to the warehouse. It seems clear he feels no compunction about killing us, should we disobey the rules. As such, I recommend we follow them.
The others filed out of the room. I turned to face Alice. Alice, I'll find out who did this to you. I promise. You should take our bracelet, bro. Felt my stomach settle back into its normal configuration, and the fire in my chest melted the icy hand from my spine. Wow, you have fire in your chest and an icy hand in your spine? What's up with you, bro? I stood up straight, gave Alice one last nod, and walked after the others, leaving my regrets lying on the cold floor. No, you needed her bracelet. You fool! Eh?
Hey, look! 2 of the AB gates are closed already.
Probably Tenmyouji and Clover.
Wasn't he a pair? Doesn't Quark need to go with him?
As long as one person in each pair is there, it should be okay.
Sharing their destiny, huh?
Pretty much.
That's good news for you, Sigma. After all, you're a pair, but your partner is, well, I'd rather not say it.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck for you, huh, Luna?
What? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, if Alice was still alive, you'd have a hard time choosing Betray. She only had 1 BP left. If you'd picked Betray, you could have killed her. Of course, that's not really a problem now.
Stop that, Dio. I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
They're so cute. I ship it so hard. Really? Oh.
Haha. This is interesting.
He's like, ooh, juicy.
One of you guys picks Betray, we are gonna get a show.
Oh, shut up, you fool.
Dio!
Ignore him. How do you and Phi plan to vote?
You even gotta ask? Ally.
Liar.
Of course. Right, Phi?
I don't know about that. It's a difficult question.
What?
Well, if we choose Ally and Kay chooses the opposite, then he'll have 9 points. He can go through the number 9 door whenever he wants.
This is probably going to be a double betray round. Because they're both going to be like, yeah, I don't want you to get number 9.
But it's not as simple as just choosing Betray either. If Kay decides to ally for some reason, then you'd end up with 9 points.
So we should both choose Ally. Seems easy to me.
You're planning on betraying me, aren't you, Dio? As soon as you go through that door, it will be only the 2 of you in that room. I've no doubt you could overpower Phi, if you had the desire to.
Oh, give me a little credit. No one has more gentle points than me. You think someone of my stature would resort to violence? The nerve.
Sorry. Knowing what we know about you, Dio, this early game content always makes me laugh.
What?
This is just a thought, but why don't all of you promise to choose Betray?
Ah. I mean, it is the best, safest option.
Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. If you knew the other person was going to betray you, you'd have no choice but to do the same.
That seems pretty negative for you, Luna.
But it's what's gonna have to happen. And I know why you guys won't do this, because you're hoping to get the points out of the other person.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. We appreciate your suggestion and we'll take it into consideration. But unfortunately, I don't think it's a very good idea. See, my goal is to beat this game.
But Phi...
Maybe that wasn't the best way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
When I say I want to beat it, I mean defeat it. Completely. I want to get us all out of here.
Oh, fine.
We haven't beat the nonary game until we're all out of this place. I guess we won't all be getting out anymore, though.
Yeah, you're a little too late, honey.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Yeah. At any rate, all of us choosing betray every time is hardly ideal.
Yeah.
We'd never escape.
Then what are you going to do?
Kay needs to choose ally. It's the only way.
How will you make sure I do that? I have no guarantee that she'll choose ally as well.
Would you do it if I could give you that guarantee?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
You promise?
Yes.
It's always Phi and Kay having some interesting dynamic going on.
Good. Let's do this. Dio!
Huh?
I'm just imagining Dio looking off into the distance like, can we just get it on with so I can betray already? And she's like, huh?
There's someone behind you.
What?
He actually falls for this? The moment Dio turned his head, Phi was off. You go, girl. With seemingly superhuman strength, she leapt through the air, across the room, and through the AB gate.
What the fuck?
He's like, ah, shoot, I fell for it.
You bitch! God damn it, Phi! Open this fucking door!
He pounded on the door, screaming, but it showed no signs of opening again. Got him!
Fuck!
Nice. He gave the door one last slam for good measure, then ran to the next open one. Nope.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner. Members of a pair cannot vote in separate rooms.
What? Why the fuck not? This is against the rules. How am I supposed to vote?
No response.
This is bullshit.
I see. This is how Phi can guarantee her choice. Dio can't vote now, so the chance that Phi will choose ally just went way up. After all, if you pick ally and she betrays you, then...
Dio will have 9 points.
Exactly.
But don't you think Vi might be worried that Kay will break his promise? After all, if he can be pretty sure that Vi is going to choose ally, then...
You needn't worry. Her plan is very clever. I will definitely choose ally.
Please don't be a douche, Kay.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
We don't have much time left. Let's go.
Right.
Okay. Sigma?
Hmm?
You are going to choose ally, right?
Of course, darling. Of course. We both have 5 BP right now. Even if I did betray you, I only get 3 points. That's not enough to escape. So I'd have to wait until the next round anyway. Make sense?
Oh, I see.
That's not the best way to reassure her, but okay. He's like, it was logical, but it wasn't nice. Huh?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Anyway, you promised.
Yeah, I really wanted you to say I would never betray you, because I care about you.
You have to choose ally.
Right, I will. Until Binks makes me go back and redo it later. Alrighty.
Thirty seconds remain until polling closes.
Now, what am I going to do? Well, I guess there isn't really any question. After all, I promised Luna that I'd pick ally. But what if she was lying to me?
I would have chosen ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent.
Oh.
And
10 seconds remain until
We have to
Ambidex
trust in our
game
baby.
polling closes.
Come on.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna trust in our darling.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Alright.
Results from round, please.
Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Clover allied? So she didn't want to kill Tenmyouji, which is good. But Tenmyouji didn't want to risk it, so he betrayed. I'm surprised Clover allied. Okay, she's being a good person. She had 6. She could have betrayed and just left. Huh. Interesting. Oh, shoot. I kind of see why he betrayed, though. Not just to protect himself, he did it also to give Quark 9 BP. But Quark is missing, so... Interesting.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Interesting.
Thank you, Sigma.
No need to thank me. I just did what I promised I'd do. Anyway, thank you too.
It was nothing. I also just did what I promised to do.
Yeah, and Kay and Phi did the same.
Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yes, it is. Are we on our road to a really good ending, maybe? I hope we'll get to pair up in the next round, too.
Because I'll choose ally?
Yeah, you're an opponent I can trust.
If we were partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you? I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Whoa, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose Betray? I've already chosen Ally twice.
You're right.
So let's choose Ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good? Oh? Luna?
Okay.
Come on, why do you look so sad? What happened?
Well, it's just... there's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
Why? Oh, you mean Alice.
Oh, yes.
Not sure that's what she means. You still haven't found Quark either, huh?
That too.
Still, Quark's BP is 9 now. Technically, he's 1. Please don't leave us all.
Why did you do that? Why did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
Oh, he said something to make her ally?
No. Everything I told you was the truth. You have to trust me.
I did! Look where it got me! How could you do that? You're such a jerk!
Ooh.
How could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that? Where did you find out about that stuff?
I told you,
Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying.
I'm always curious what's going on between them. And then he had a discussion with Alice in another playthrough too that I was curious about.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you. I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me. I made a mistake. I got someone involved on all this when I shouldn't have.
You mean Quark?
Yeah,
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
Yep.
yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Interesting. Tenmyouji didn't respond, just turned and walked off toward the magenta door. I hope you find him, dude. Clover started to follow, then pulled up short.
Ow!
She spun on her heel and headed off toward the cyan door instead. Interesting. At least it snapped her out of that vengeful mindset she had.
What just happened?
I have no idea, dude. Things are going a bit crazy. I have no idea how long this episode is today because I got interrupted, but hopefully this is a good time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. I think we're getting closer to an ending. So maybe I don't remember if there is another round, but we'll see. Anyway, so thank you so much, and until next time, have a nice day.